What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Boys Do Sports. Today, I've got fantasy football winners and losers from the NFL draft. Like I said before, it's never too early to talk fantasy football. This is a mix of rookies and veterans that are affected positively and negatively by landing spots of the new rookies. We'll get right into it with our winners. First one up, Jadarian Price. This was the dream landing spot for a rookie running back, and he has first-round draft capital. Charbonnet didn't get ACL surgery until February, which most likely puts him not being 100% until November. Some people think he may not play at all this season, which makes Price's only backfield competition Emmanuel Wilson and George Holani. The Seahawks are expected to stay run-heavy under new offensive coordinator Brian Fleury. Rashee Rice. The Chiefs didn't draft an offensive player until round 5, giving Rice all the opportunities he can get in this offense. With all of the off-field issues he has had, I'm shocked they didn't use one of their first-round picks on a wide receiver. Plus, the addition of Kenneth Walker gives them a competent run game, which they haven't had in a few years, to help boost that passing game. Cam Skattebo. The threat of the Giants drafting Jeremiah Love is gone, thank God. They actually didn't draft a running back at all. They upgraded the offensive line and brought in run-heavy personnel to help John Harbaugh's run-heavy identity. This offense might be a perfect fit for Cam. Hopefully Matt Nagy doesn't screw this up. Bayshaw Tootin. The Jaguars had 10 picks in the draft and didn't take a single running back to fill the hole left by Travis Etienne's departure. They did help the offensive line and drafted a blocking tight end with pick number 56, which was their first pick of the draft. Tootin's only backfield competition is Chris Rodriguez. David Montgomery. The Texans also didn't draft a single running back and used their first-round pick to continue upgrading the offensive line. Expect the Texans to control games running the ball and playing defense, giving Monty as many touches as he can handle this season. Tony Pollard, somehow he avoided being buried by Jeremiah Love at number 4 overall, thanks to the Cardinals taking him at 3 for some reason. They didn't draft a running back until round 5, and he's not much of a threat to take the job this season. This offense is trending up and will give Pollard more scoring opportunities this season. Antonio Williams. The Commanders desperately need wide receiver help, and they decided to take Williams early in round 3 despite not picking again until round 5. He will immediately be the starting slot wide receiver for Jaden Daniels, who is a promising passer. He should see plenty of volume competing with McLaurin and Okonkwo for targets. Jalen Naylor. The Raiders' offense is trending up with the selection of Fernando Mendoza and hiring of offensive guru Clint Kubiak. Newly signed Naylor will compete for the wide receiver 1 job behind Brock Bowers. If they don't add any of the leftover free agent wide receivers, Naylor will be a very underrated sleeper in fantasy drafts. Last winner is Tyler Shuck. He honestly looked pretty decent last year under Kellen Moore and got huge wide receiver upgrades with rookie Jordan Tyson and Bryce Lance. They also drafted tight end Oscar Delp. On top of all that, they signed Travis Etienne. Shuck has all the weapons he needs to succeed. All right, losers. I feel bad for some of these guys, especially Tyler Algier. This poor guy, he goes out, has a good rookie year, just to take a backseat to generational talent Bijan Robinson. He finally signs with the Cardinals to be the lead back for them just to draft another generational talent, Jeremiah Love, for some reason. Algier will keep the backseat warm for another couple years. James Conner, pretty much the same reason as Algier, except it might be worse because of his age and having to restructure this offseason to avoid being cut. We'll see if he does end up getting cut anyways. Dallas Goedert. The additions of Mekhi Lemon and Eli Stowers could nuke any value Goddard had for fantasy this season. They are already run-heavy and are just adding more target competition. Jerry Jeudy. He is crushed by the Browns drafting 2 of the top 6 wide receivers in the draft. This offense might not be much better than last season. Judy might end up as the number 4 pass catcher on this team behind Casey Concepcion, Denzel Boston, and Harold Fannin Jr. Calvin Ridley, another veteran wide receiver. The shocking drafting of Carnell Tate significantly helps the Titans' offense and Cam Ward, but kills what's left of Ridley's value. They also signed free agent Wan'Dale Robinson. Mason Taylor. After spending a second-round pick on Taylor in 2025, the Jets drafted top tight end Kenyon Sadiq and wide receiver Omar Cooper in the first round. This offense may be pretty bad this season, and there will be way too many mouths to feed. And everyone's saying that Mason Taylor still could have a role. Like, this is just too many mouths to feed. I'm almost scared for Garrett Wilson as well. Mike Washington. Landing behind star running back Ashton Genty is far from ideal. This offense projected to be trending up, but he is only valuable as a handcuff. His outlook would have been way better landing with a running back needy team like Seattle. Falling to the fifth round shows what the league thought of him in a weak draft class. Alec Ayumanner, pretty much the same reasons as Calvin Ridley, but Ayumanner is a second-year guy, big guy, and could still emerge as the wide receiver 2 behind Carnell Tate, but probably still play behind Wan'Dale. But I don't know. Last one, Emmanuel Wilson. Seahawks spending their first-round pick on Jadarian Price shows exactly how much they trust Wilson to be the lead back until Charbonnet gets back. He will begin the season as the backup just like he was in Green Bay. But yeah, guys, that's all for the video. Give me a like, comment your questions, anything that you might have, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out.